Hello everyone and welcome to the hardest Spiral Abyss in living memory. In this video we are going to clear floor 12 of the brand new Spiral Abyss and I'll talk you through how I looked my way through it all. Team 1, we're going to go with a Hyper Bloom team. So we have Nahida, we have Fischl, we're going to go with Clorinde and Yelan. So that is going to be our Hyper Bloom. For Team 2, it is going to be a Mono Hydro team with an Anemo for Hydro Shred. So you can substitute characters with whoever you've got, but we're going to put down Farina, Nivelette, we'll put down Kazuha for the Anemo, and Kikomi. Even though we probably don't need Kikomi for the healing, but we'll do it just to err on the side of caution. So let's get into it. Now, Chamber 1. We'll go with the Chamber bonus. Now you're probably wondering why I don't have a healer on my Team 1, and that's because Clorinde has an amazing self-heal mechanic, so long as you just make sure she tanks the damage and save your other 3 characters, you are happy out. So we're getting our Aggravate and our Spread, that will clear out the first few mobs. Nahida is just such a great way of doing electro damage, so she kind of synergizes well with Fischl and Clorinde. I put Yelan on because I love her. She's good for her ult and Clorinde's ability. So as you can see, the health bars are getting deleted. We love to see it. And then it's just rinse and repeat. Now, these guys, they can be a bit difficult because your character might auto-target their summons. So try and focus them on just taking out the main head honchos. As you can see, I've done a lot of damage on the bird, but not necessarily the summoner. And I am very rusty with rotation, so if people see things that I have done that are not correct. But yeah, we've cleared that. We've got 8 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock left, so that's kind of the time I always try and aim for. Because Chamber 2 is an awful lot harder, but it's easier with Mono Hydro because you just have so much Hydro application. It just gets rid of all of these Pyro Shields. So Nivelette, so like that, we have a wee mistake there. Not sure why I'm swapping characters, but anyway. I just want to make sure Farina's summons don't lapse. So we just give them a wee bath. Kazuha, taking a wee battering. We do have a healer here though. A bit of lag there. We love to see it. The game's trying to sabotage us. But yeah, Chamber 1 is going to be the hardest. If you can clear Chamber 1 with good timing, you should be fine. And it's mainly just trying to get the Pyro hook on. And then it's just last is these two. And when you have your Anemo Shred, you should still be able to do an awful lot of damage without having to do any elemental reactions. So again, it's just literally making sure Farina's summon is up, and then Nivelette just giving a wee bath to them. Ulting whenever he can. Putting in wee Anemo attack just for Shred. Need 8 seconds left. There we go. 8 seconds on the clock. Chamber 1 finished. Now that took me a long time to problem solve and figure out, so you'll be forgiven if it wasn't as smooth your turn round. For this, we're just going to make sure we can get our ults off. This is a little bit harder with no healer because you really have to make sure you time your ults during his attacks so you avoid damage more or less completely. So it's a bit of cheese involved. But like that, we're just hammering away on our attacks. You'd have to make sure as well and figure out where he's going to teleport to because you could lose a bit of time that way. We missed our ult because he dubbed us. And there we go. So a minute on Magu Kenkai, which is perfectly fine. Number 2. So again, this is just rinse and repeat. Mono Hydro isn't exactly the most exciting of Genshin team comps to do, but sure, listen, you want those 200 Primogens, don't you? Now we are going to make a mistake here, we're not going to finish him off in time, so that's a shame.
Let the mighty be humble.
But again, we should be able to be fine. Clorine's just so good with her kind of like sub DPS, so hopefully we have enough to wash these guys away.
Settle down.
Even like me, if you're kind of making a mess of Neuvillete's charged attack, Clorine's little crab people kind of mask the lack of damage during those rusty transitions and rotations. So hopefully we'll have enough time. We have a minute left and we have 5 guys left to do. We should be fine. Time to shine. I'm going to just drop Kokomis just for the healing buff, as well as keeping them alive. It does help with Clorine's ult. Neuvillette also helps with Clorine's ult because of the way he regens and he absorbs those little water molecules. We have 30 seconds to do these 3 chaps. We should be fine, just so long as Neuvillette does not get knocked down. He can get stun locked, and if he's knocked out of his charged attack, that is quite annoying. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have ulted there. 7 seconds. Oh, hey! Chamber 2 done. Right. Stress free. Not too bad. And then number 3. So can we do it? Can we do it, lads? So we're against the Desert King robot monstrosity. And again, he is very good for keeping track of where this chap is going invisible because of her sigil that appears. We just go Clorinde, and she's just gonna go gunslinger on his arse.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Oh, yep. So he's knocked out of his little thing, which is quite true. Clorinde is just insane. Like, look at that health bar just constantly being depleted. She's making me believe in the power of Bond of Life, and I will show the build towards the end of this video. But she's on actually the Thundering Fury set, so she's not even on the Bond of Life artifact set. So once I farm a good enough set with that, I'm sure she's actually going to get a bit stronger. So something to look forward to in the next Abyss. Now, we have 9 of these guys to do in 2 minutes and a few seconds. So good stuff.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Now I think this kind of Sacred Beast can knock him out. Yeah, he's got a kind of a knockback. Yeah, so this is going to be annoying because if you don't, oh come on lag, if you don't target this, if you don't time it right, it's hard to time anything when we're in the time warp here of lag, but I don't know why this is happening. Maybe it's just my PC. But I suppose this is still useful for anyone who's struggling with Chamber to see. I suppose team comp more so than anything. So yeah, these wee shell guys. It's a shame that they don't drop any mats because we need to level up Clorine's talents. So yeah, another Sacred Beast. This guy has another interrupt as well, so you just have to make sure Neuvillette keeps his distance. He's not keeping his distance there, which is a shame.
Settle down.
So you have to make sure. See, the problem with Neuvillette is that he'll absorb the orbs quite quickly and still get very knocked out, so you might miss out on kind of an ability. But we have 20 seconds to get this guy done, and I think we're going to do it.
Justice is blind.
Maybe not, could you imagine?
Wind strike.
There we go. Finito. Floor 12 done. I didn't actually think that we could do it, but we've amazed ourselves. I'm going to go and quickly go through the builds, just so people can see kind of how I built my characters. So for Clorinde, we have 50% crit rate, 263 crit damage. She does have Alhatham's sword, and she's on Thundering Fury. Yelan, she does have her Aqua Simulacra, and she is on a 2-piece emblem and 2-piece tenacity for the health and the energy. Our good man Kazuha is on an Iron Sting with Venerer, and he has 975 elemental mastery. They're the 3 big fellas that you have to be careful of. Farina has just whatever I have given. She's a golden troop set. And she has Primordial Jade Cutter for the health. Nivelette is on that Hunter set, and he has Prototype Amber. And then who else? Who else is? I suppose, yeah. I don't know why she's on a crit rate. Kokomi should not have a crit rate weapon. That might have been during my troll phase. She's on the Clam set though for extra healing. We will change that at some point. And then the last person really I think that I have to just go through is Fischl, who is on Thundering Pulse. She's 64 crit rate and 197 crit damage. She's in Thundering Fury. She had a better set, but we gave it to Clorinde. And then that is just everyone else. That's everyone, all my other neglected characters who have not a tap of investment. But yes, that's it for floor 12. Best of luck with your runs. Drop us a comment if you have any questions.